everybody's in their like eras. Oh, it's my self-care era.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video guys, we'll be talking about why it's important to be selfish or to learn to be selfish as a woman. So society has painted it has a flaw, but what if I told you it's actually a superpower which you can ever have? So welcome to my channel, where today we are uncovering why learning to be selfish might be the best thing you can do for your future and yourself. Okay, so put the videos together so that you learn, and I'll be back to
If you struggle with relationships in your life, friendships, family, romantic relationships, you constantly have drama, conflict, disagreements, you're looking for a solution, you're trying to understand what you can do better to have better relationships with people, learn healthy selfishness. And yes, there's a thing as healthy selfishness, being selfish in a healthy way. It will give you that mindset of, I love myself too much to accept less from another human being. I will pick me before you or anyone else. It will give you the mindset of, you have to earn a seat at my table. I am focused on me and I am focused on making me happy. It will give you a mindset of, I am the most important person in my life. Come into my life with something or don't bother coming. It will give you the mindset of, if you don't add any value in my life, you have to go. It will give you the mindset of, as long as you don't have anything to offer me in life, you don't deserve 5 seconds of my thinking. You don't deserve a space in my head. You don't deserve even a second of thoughts in my head. It will give you the mindset of, I am enough for myself, so I don't need to entertain anybody just to feel whole or to fill up space. If you're coming into my life, you're adding to this goodness. You're not taking away from it. And if you have nothing to offer, don't come at all. But I do have to let you know that when you start doing this, people will begin to drop out of your life like flies. Personally, I think this is a huge win. Yes, you're going to have less people in your life. You might actually have 1 or 2 left after you've done the filtering, but you'll be left with quality people, high value people in your life. And moving forward, you attract high value people. It's easy for you to spot someone who doesn't fall under the category of people that's going to give you peace in your life. The few people you're going to eventually have in your corner are people that align with you, like who you are, your beliefs and values, and you have less conflict, less drama.
I'm going to give you 3 really good reasons if you're a former people pleaser why you need to step into your selfish girl era. Okay, people pleasers tend to overextend themselves. If you start getting selfish and prioritizing yourself, that's the first thing that goes. You eliminate spending excessive money on people to make things happen for them. You're not as tired, because I know that when you're overextending yourself, you're doing a lot of work to like make other things happen for other people, and then you suffer. You understand your true bandwidth. Because being in your selfish girl era doesn't mean that you're an inherently selfish person. It just means you're learning to prioritize yourself over others. You'll learn how to set boundaries. If you haven't read the book, Set Boundaries, Find Peace, do that. But I feel like boundaries gets like a bad rep because it's like, it's an overused term, right? Where people are like, you crossed my boundary. But really, understanding your own personal boundaries, how you can show up, how that feels good for you versus what's too much and what's going to cause burnout is probably one of the most important things you can learn as a woman. 3, you'll see who's really for you. People who are inherently people pleasers will have people around them that are only in their orbit because they want something from you. The second that you put your foot down and you say, hey, actually, this is too much for me, or I don't think so, you'll see people drop like flies. And the ones that don't are truly your people. 2024, we're happy, we're healthy, we're balanced, we're prioritizing ourselves.
Everybody's in their like eras. Oh, it's my self-care era. It's my era. I am in my most selfish bitch era ever. When I tell y'all, I do not care about what anybody else has going on. I truly don't give a shit. I literally deleted my Instagram, not like the whole account, but like I just took the app off of my phone because I find myself in people's business or like knowing stuff that I don't care about. I don't give a fuck what you ate today. I don't give a fuck where you went today. I don't care about any of that. And I know my mom is going to watch this. Stop cursing, but mom, curse words show emphasis. I truly do not give a fuck about what anybody else is doing right now. Like, I am so self-absorbed. I pray to God nobody thinks, oh, you're worried about me. You're not me. Not right now, at least. Like, y'all, I am so focused on myself, and probably one of the happiest that I've ever been. Don't wake up seeing what anybody else is doing. I don't care. I just focus on myself all day, and I pour into myself, and I love on myself, and I do everything for myself. Selfish bitch era.
So that's a video, guys. So I'm just here to share my true sense, like what I think about today's video. Okay, why you should learn to be selfish as a woman. So it's really important. So yeah. So I'm just going to dive in, like, first thing first. Addressing society expectations, women are often conditioned to put everyone else needs above their own, whether it's taking care of family, maintaining friendships, or supporting partners. The unspoken rule is clear: your value lies in how much you give. But here's the problem, guys. This constant sacrifice leaves so many of us undrained, unfulfilled, and questioning our worth here. When you spend your entire life putting others first, you end up losing sight of your own desires and potentials. Think about it. How often have you ever silenced your dreams because you felt guilty prioritizing yourself? This is just unhealthy. It's unsustainable. Okay? Redefining selfishness, let's redefine what being selfish actually means. It's not about neglecting or harming others, it's about prioritizing your own needs first, setting boundaries, and also protecting your energy. Okay, this is very important, ladies. When you're selfish in a healthy way, you say, my happiness, healthy, and growth matters too. Being selfish allows you to check in with yourself. Are you are you doing things because you want or because you feel like obligated? When you prioritize your needs, you build a stronger sense of self. And that selfish flores or flawness becomes your compass in life. Breaking the guilt circle, one of the biggest barriers to embracing selfishness is guilty. You have to be told that putting yourself first is wrong, because let me ask you this: how can you truly give to others if your cup is empty? When you take care of yourself, whether that's spending time alone, saying no to things that drain you, or pursuing your goals, you're not being selfish in the negative sense. You're ensuring that you have the energy and joy to give back when you choose to, not because you feel forced to. Okay, so the ripple effect of selfishness: when you start prioritizing yourself, something magical happens to you, guys. So this is very important. Okay, so your relationship, work, and overall well-being improve. You set clear boundaries, communicate better, and tolerating and you stop tolerating situations that don't deserve you or save you. Being selfish teaches others how you treat you. When you respect yourself, others more likely to respect you too. You become an inspirational, someone who doesn't just survive but thrives by staying true to themselves. Okay, so you have to keep encouragement to start today. Take small steps towards being selfish, in love with yourself, saying no to that event you're draining or drained, invest in your passions, or take that well deserved break without explaining yourself. Learning to be selfish is not easy, especially when the world expects you to give endlessly. But every time you choose yourself, you are breaking free from the chains of society expectations and stepping into a life that's truly yours. Okay. Closing statement. Remember, selfishness is it's a bad word, it's a boundary, and as a woman we owe it ourselves to embrace it. When you make yourself a priority, you give the best vision of yourself to the world. Okay, So a lot, so you need to be selfish as a woman, because if you're not selfish, people are not going to respect you. I'm saying you need to be selfish in a healthy way. I'm not saying you should be um, you should be selfish in an healthy way. Okay. So there are times when someone is ghost you, you need to be selfish. Like, don't test them back, girl. Don't sit in your lane. If someone decide to ghost you, it's their worth. Like, it's them. It's not about you. It's about them, because they don't know what they really want. Okay, if someone is in, just tell yourself that this person is not interested in me, because if someone is interested in you that way, they need to be willing to talk to you. They need to keep texting you, especially if you're a lady. They need to be texting you, okay, just to show interest. You're interested in them. Now, if you're not even showing interest, how are they going to know? Yeah. So, guys, that's what I think about today's video. I don't know what you think, you guys. Kindly leave the comments in the comment section so that we discuss. Okay, there's more power in being selfish. Okay, so learn to be selfish as a woman. So, bye bye.